Okay, welcome everybody. Rob Whitty calling in from Toronto. Hope you're well this evening. We've got some great information to share with you over the next few minutes that is transformative. Something is occurring on the global stage right now, a transformation like nothing we've ever seen before. It is the transformation of money going digital. Now imagine, money has been down through the ages. If you ever studied money, people used to trade shells or trade stones of value. Then, of course, we developed the paper money system. And then I can remember when my parents got their first credit card. And all those systems have brought us to this place now where money is going digital. It's called cryptocurrency. And tonight we want to focus on the granddaddy of all cryptocurrency, and that is called Bitcoin. So tonight we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and how it works, what it is, and really focus on explaining to you what we found here in Auto BTC Builder. So it's great to have you with us, and I want you to, after the call tonight, make sure to reach back out and touch base with the person who invited you tonight so you can thank them and get any additional questions answered that maybe weren't answered on the call tonight in this overview. So first of all, what caught my attention? I was reading a book called The Blockchain Revolution, and he was talking about this thought that the technology behind Bitcoin. Now, this is a book by a father and a son team. He said the technology behind Bitcoin is changing money, business, and the world. Now, I thought that was overstated, but then he went on to say, he said the technology likely to have the greatest impact on the future of the world economy has arrived. And he said it's not self-driving cars, it's not solar energy or artificial intelligence, it's something called Bitcoin and the blockchain. And so I want you to know we are at that rare moment in time where all of a sudden this new money system, digital currency, is arising. You may say, well, what is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? And as I've said to a few folks before, it amazes me as I talk to people, I ask them, hey, what do you know about cryptocurrency? Most of them don't know anything. And so let me just tell you, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is simply a digital currency that is created through a mathematical engineering or algorithm, okay? It's designed to be open, anonymous, secure, fast, and bypasses traditional financial structures. And so this operates on something called the blockchain, which is kind of like, how email operates on the internet? Well, that's how Bitcoin operates, is on the blockchain. And when I began to look at Bitcoin, and since we talked last week, if you were on our last week call 7 days ago, Bitcoin was trading on, and you can see this, the live numbers on a website. Let me give it to you, www.coinmarketcap, that's coinmarketcap.com, and you can see there right now as I speak to you, since last week, I don't know how many Bitcoins you have right now, but Bitcoin is almost at $6,800 US per coin. Now, if you were on our call last week and you began earning Bitcoins, and we had a bunch of people that got paid over the last 7 days, and they earned Bitcoin, and I'm going to explain that in a minute, but if you have earned Bitcoin, and let's say you had 10 Bitcoin or even just 1 Bitcoin from last Wednesday evening to this Wednesday evening, you would have been up $1,100 per Bitcoin. So imagine if you had accumulated 10 Bitcoin, you would have made 11 grand last week, not doing anything, just having Bitcoin in your wallet. You would have seen a substantial increase. So this is powerful stuff, and that's why people have become multimillionaires through Bitcoin. I shared with you the young student, Christopher Kosh, who, when he was doing his thesis on encryption, found out about Bitcoin, and he said, what the heck, I got $27. What'll that buy me? He threw $27 into Bitcoin. He ended up getting it for half a penny. He bought 5,000 a Bitcoin. And today, well, you figure, what would 5,000 Bitcoin be times $6,800? That would be about $34 million. That $27 produced since 2010 till now. So people are becoming rich through Bitcoin. People are beginning to understand the technology. Some people, I was talking to a girl a couple of days ago, she bought Bitcoin when it was just pennies. And she said, unfortunately, I got rid of it. I spent it. But, right now what we're doing with Auto BTC Builder is we're teaching people, first of all, we're empowering people with education. Auto BTC Builder has 5 different products that are going to help you to understand the current dynamics in this new world called cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And so these courses are designed to take you all the way from just simple information about wealth creation right up to actually being able to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, to the final level where you actually get signals from master traders who will help you make the right trades in a live environment so that you can maximize your profits. And so just a little bit of Bitcoin today could make a huge difference in 1, 2, 3 years from now. Or as John McAfee, the founder of McAfee Internet Security, he says that in 3 years, 36 months from now, he said Bitcoin will be worth over $500,000 US per coin. So the question is, how do I get it? How do I get Bitcoin? Rob, I don't have $6,800 US to be able to buy many Bitcoins right now. How do I get it? Well, with Auto BTC Builder, not only are we going to educate you on how to access, how to get a wallet set up, how to get yourself comfortable in this new world environment called cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but we're also going to give you a chance to earn Bitcoin. How do we do that? Well, as you recommend the Auto BTC Builder educational products, and people decide to purchase those products, they actually join us in what we call a matrix. And the matrix is simply this: you plus 2, them plus 2. You plus 2, them plus 2. When that occurs, so in other words, 6 people occurs, you get paid. And so, for instance, the beginning level that we begin with is simply 0.05 Bitcoin. If I was to put that into US dollars tonight, it's in around the 350-ish range tonight. Okay? And so when you join Auto BTC Builder, when you begin, you purchase the initial package based on wealth creation and an introduction to cryptocurrency. You're going to get the educational materials, but you're also going to be able to position yourself in what we call the earning matrices, level 1. And as you go into the matrix, everyone you refer, and with the help of those that have introduced you, when you have 6 people in your matrix, you get paid. Now, when you get paid, you're actually getting paid enough. You get paid out of the first matrix, 0.15, which is approximately, about $1,000 now. You get paid. That's enough Bitcoin to upgrade you to level 2. The level 2, what happens there is you get more in-depth educational understanding about the space, mostly video-based. Plus, as other people join level 2, they follow you, and that level pays out 0.45, so about $3,500 US. At the same time this happens, the company puts you back into level 1 again, and so now you're in level 1 again, which you just got paid on. You go back in, and when that fills up with 6 people, you get paid again. Plus, you're in level 2. You can use that same system going right through. When you hit level 4, we have a complete trading platform that you can participate in. And then, as I mentioned, level 5, the top level, where you actually have access to master traders giving you the tips of what trade they're making and why. You get that through SMS messages so that you can make the identical trade and profit yourself. Now, I know for a lot of us on the line, when you get a hold of that, that could mean tens of thousands of dollars per trade. So that's exciting information. So one of the things that caught my attention, I had no idea. How many transactions do you think are going on a day with Bitcoin? That was a thought I had. I wonder how many people are using Bitcoin. You can go to a website called blockchain.info. That's blockchain.info. And on there, I'm looking at it right now, there has been today 354,300 Bitcoin transactions just today. Okay? The market cap on Bitcoin is $106 billion. So that's the market cap. So this thing is taking off in such a big way. And if you actually search around, you'll actually see the latest blocks and how much has been sent. The largest Bitcoin transaction that I know was a little over $15 million. Now, why are people so excited about Bitcoin? Well, I think a couple of the reasons that people are excited about Bitcoin is because it gives us a way to share value with others without having to go through the bank. I don't know if you've ever gone to a bank and tried to send a wire, or, it's like, answer these 10 questions before we send your money out. Like, why are you sending it? Who is it going to? Why are you doing this? There's a lot of questions. And so Bitcoin really gets around all that and gets it right to the people that we want to share the value with. Now, who is investing in Bitcoin? One of the people is Bill Gates. Bill Gates said this. He said, Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And in the future, financial transactions will eventually be digital, universal, and almost free. That describes Bitcoin perfectly. Sir Richard Branson just held a billionaire retreat where he hosted some of the greatest minds on Bitcoin on his private island to discuss the future of the blockchain and Bitcoin. And Sir Richard Branson has personally invested more than $30 million into this technology. If you ever remember having a web browser called Netscape, the guy who developed Netscape was called Mark Andreessen. And so that was the first web browser. And Mark believed so much in this technology, he said this, it's going to impact the world more than the internet has, and he has invested more than $50 million so far and has vowed to invest hundreds of millions more in this technology. And so we got people some of the brightest minds in the world are all diving into this technology. And I like what Blythe Master said. She's one of the chief financial or economists of our time. She said, how serious, this was her question, how serious should you take this Bitcoin and blockchain thing? She said, I would take it as seriously as you should have taken the concept of the internet in the early 1990s. And so we've got something very powerful here. What I personally love about Auto BTC Builder and Bitcoin is it's a very simple program. We're selling education, but we're also giving people a chance to earn Bitcoin. So we pay for the products, we actually pay in Bitcoin. And when you complete your matrix of 6 people, you get paid in Bitcoin. So literally by the time you get paid, and even before it hits your wallet, because you can easily take Bitcoin, send it to an exchange or to something like Coinbase, and they will convert that Bitcoin into cash for you and put the U.S. dollars in your account if you're in the U.S., or we have different exchanges here will they transfer it into Canadian dollars and put it in your account. But I like keeping as much as I can in Bitcoin because I have found that when I'm holding dollars, if I'm holding dollars from last year, let me ask you a question. Is it worth more now or is it worth less? Most people would say less due to inflation. Money is losing we're losing spending power because of inflation. With Bitcoin, when I was buying Bitcoin last year at $450 to $550, holding on to Bitcoin now, I have 1,000% return in 12 months. So you can see how this can accelerate your financial freedom and help you hit your financial goals quicker. So what do? Number one, you need to open an account. So set yourself up with the person who invited you tonight with the Auto BTC Builder. You can open a free account. There's no charge to do that. You can peek around in the back office, kind of look at the setup of what's going on, and then you can decide after you've opened your free account to take step number 2, purchase your educational package. Choose the package or packages that are best suited for you. I've had people come in and just purchase package number 1. Some people say, hey, I really want to get up to speed here and I really want to go fast, and they come in with maybe level 1, 2, and 3 or more. And so none of them are mandatory, but it's your choice what package you set yourself up with. All of them come with increasing rewards. So after you've got your educational package, you're now in a position of joining literally thousands of people, thousands of entrepreneurs as we begin to generate income and build wealth together with Bitcoin. So I don't know of another program. I've been around the cryptocurrency space now for a couple of years, and I've seen all kinds of different programs. But what's got me excited here is the simplicity. But it's not just simplicity. I've been with companies that want to pay you in 6 months, or they want to pay you in 1 month, or they want to pay you every other week or every week. Not Auto BTC Builder. They pay every hour. So as soon as you put the 6 people in the matrix that you've referred, you get paid that hour. You're paid immediately, and so you're able to shift those funds into your account. And, we've had a number of amazing people cycle here this week, Donna, Janu, Doris. I'm just thinking about one line of women that are extremely powerful, that are all linked arms together. We're getting some very powerful women here joining Auto BTC. Got a great group in Oregon, great group in Florida. Got people across Canada getting involved. The Vancouver region is lighting up, Toronto, and the company is just getting ready to officially launch mid-November. So somebody told me the secret of success years ago, and they said, Rob, it's 2 parts. I said, okay, what is it? Number 1, find out about something before everybody else. Part 2, tell everybody else about it. You're finding out about something tonight that almost nobody even knows about. Hardly anybody knows cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And it's as simple as asking people a very simple question. Hey, what do you know about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin? They say, not much. Hey, I found a way that we can begin to accumulate some. Let me send you my website and take a look at this educational program. It's as simple as that, where we're introducing people to a way that them and their families can begin to position themselves in front of this huge wave. Some of the benefits that we've got, there's no affiliate fees. the company provides us with our own website, but there are no website fees. There's no monthly auto ship fees. As a matter of fact, once you pay for a level of education, they will continue putting you through the cycler, even though you only pay for it once. So you only pay for each level of education once, but every time you cycle, they enter you back into that same level again and again and again. It's an ingenious program, and I believe we're going to see this spread across the world very, very quickly. So you're in the right place at the right time. It's up to you to take action. I plan on making hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of dollars in this space. Maybe you're looking to add an additional $1,000 or $2,000 a month to your income, or maybe you're wanting to kind of go for the life of your dreams. I want to tell you, there's never been an opportunity like this in the world today where we can capitalize on this special moment of money going digital. Auto BTC Builder, I believe, is the way that we can create earnings with just taking a few $100s out of our pocket and being able to parlay that into hundreds of thousands of dollars as we hold on to our Bitcoin and see it rise, as John McAfee said, over the next 36 months to over $500,000 per coin. It's been great having you on the call tonight. I want to encourage you to take action tonight. Don't wait another minute. I had people waiting last week. They said, well, it's 5,700 now, Rob. Maybe I'll just wait for Bitcoin to go down. Well, now Bitcoin 6,800, so it's up $1,100. So it doesn't pay to wait. Get back to the person who invited you on the call. Let's get started on this together. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to meet a lot of great people, and we're going to make some money together. This is a great project. This is Rob Whitty wishing you much success, good fortune, and looking forward to meeting you in the near future here. Thanks for being on the call tonight. We'll look forward to being back together again real soon. All the best, everybody.